Hey! I'm back! It's me, Kakujo. It's been a couple weeks, but I got the V-Pets came in. Finally, it was an ordeal. I ended up getting them from Japan Yuan, but we can talk about that later, because you're probably like me and you just want to play with the V-Pets. So, here's the package. Came like so. I got both of them. I got the orange, what do they call them? Red and brown? No, brown and gray. Oh my god, the pedantics. The pedantics will crawl out of the floorboards if you say red and blue. Alright, so. Brown. Gray. I'm going to run both of these at the same time. I still have had the D3, and we've gone through a couple areas that we achieved, Patamon became a friend of ours, and I've decided to keep running them because I've really enjoyed casually running the D3 just alongside my daily life, and I've decided to make them the channel's official mascot. We're not going to be talking about them every day, but they will be here, you know, being a production assistant, checking the lights, you know, saying goodbye, making sure we fade out outro music and stuff like that. It's all VMon's job now. Digital Monsters, version 20th, Battle Connect. And here's the back. They sure do like to plug Zubamon a lot. Maybe they're in the Apply Monsters, because yeah, they've just... It's all been about Zubamon lately. Now, a cool thing about these is they can actually connect to older versions. They can connect to the 15th anniversary devices, and they can connect to like the 1997 V-Pet. I don't have either of those. I will have the 15th anniversary Digivice coming in November, the second wave with the Black Garurumon. Thanks to Ankiwi for donating the money needed to get that during a stream recently. Still can't wrap my head around that. But yeah, going to run both of these. Apparently you can have 2 Digimon in each device, so I'll be running 4 at once. So I probably won't get overwhelmed at all. Most of the bulk is in the sheer number of Digimon that you can get, because you start off with the version 1 egg, the 1997 version 1 egg, and I guess you can go all the way through like version 5's eggs, and then there are other eggs you can unlock by doing cool things, and I guess we'll have to figure out what those are. Haven't spoiled anything, but let's just go over here and let's get to it, huh? So welcome back to the jungle. We've taken some drawing suggestions from the comments of the last video where I said I was taking a break, and as always, you can leave comments down below suggesting things to draw. I've just drawn a bunch of stuff. We got Mask Chi, we got the jerk Mamachi who took the darling, sweet sailor suit Mimichi's place. I'm not gonna be okay with that ever, okay? Got a melty face Kakujo. I drew Isabelle because I think Isabelle's cool. Oh yeah, and don't forget that guy. Lord knows I can't forget about him. Yeah, we'll just cover Chumon up. I prefer Season 1 Chumon sitting on a Sukamon Chumon. I don't like the one where he's just by himself. That's nightmare fuel. That's rarely effective. Okay, and... Yes. Oh, good weight, good texture. Do you see the cracks in this brick? Those are some good, ooh, look at that crack. That is some good crack. Oh, it's even got like the fangs on the top and the bottom. Oh, this is wonderful. And the key, I never really understood like why there was a key even though the door's gone. I mean, I guess the monster threw the door off. Maybe the keyhole's there so you're like, you know, there used to be a door. And if you don't watch your mouth, you might be like that door. You know, I don't know, Digimon are tough. I don't know I'm not a tough guy, I don't know what it's like. I don't know how they think. Here's the top piece where you can connect them. I wonder if they can connect to the D2 or the D3, because I mean, when you connect them, there's like, you know, connected to the version 20th, or you can connect to others, and I suppose we could give it the old try, huh? Will they fit? Will they match up? Ooh, they totally fit perfectly. Ah, ooh, do you see that? Too perfectly, ugh, it's too snug. It's too fresh. Oh, let's get one from the back. Brilliant. I'm just ruining it by making gravelly sounds over it. But there it is. Oh, okay. Okay, to be fair, that's brown. Yeah, that's not red. God dang it, now I'm one of them. Now, over the last year or so, I've come to like Gabumon over Agumon. But having said that, it would feel weird to start with them, so I'm going to start with the brown one. Again, I will be running both of them, but let's do this one at a time. I don't want to go nuts here. We'll pull it out. Okay, listen carefully. Brilliant. Digimon 20th. Holy cow, the contrast is so insane I can't see it from like any angle from over here. That's gonna be a huge problem. Oh yeah, okay, so is anyone else experiencing that? You know, the viewing angle being 2 degrees? Oof. Okay, so first the screen we're hit with is Namai. And oh dear, we gotta do this like, I guess we could do this katakana style. All right, there's Ka, Ku, Ji. Oh, finally. Kakujo. It's got a really interesting LCD screen. It seems like head-on, like in the capture over here on my webcam, it seems like it's capturing really clearly, which is great for you guys, but for me, it's like, It's really hard to see from any other angle. I guess it's good for privacy. I don't want anyone looking at my Agumon while they're bathing. I don't even want to look at my Agumon while he's bathing.
Okay, kids, let's sing the Come Out of the Egg song.
Please come out. Come on, man, I'm gonna, ah, there it worked! Glorious! Be born onto the world, Koromon. Yeah, there you are. Okay, buddy. Botamon. Oh, Botamon, right, the born Botamon. Next is Koromon. My bad, friend. 0 years old, 5 grams. They're starving. Their muscle is down. That's Kinryoku? Yeah, that's their strength. Doryoku, effort, or, I guess that's a decent translation. Tairyoku is, physical condition, or maybe stamina? I guess you'd want to go with Shoritsu. Win percentage, Shoritsu T? Not sure I know what that means. So you're starving. Let's go ahead and feed you. We've got Esa, which just means feed. It's usually referring to, you know, livestock and all that kind of stuff. Or protein, which I assume is kind of like in Tamagotchi, like with candy, where it can boost up certain stats, but you don't want to do it too often. So let's just give him good old-fashioned feed. Oh, man. When I think of feed, I think of a barrel filled with chicken stuff, which is usually corn and other type of things, but if I look into a barrel meant for an animal and I see that freaking meat on a stick, I'm just going to literally put on like a chicken costume and just live that life, because that is, I don't even get to eat that well. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. I love meat. Meat's really good. I mean, who wouldn't love meat? Okay, it's time to train. Okay, so I think we gotta press a button. Oh no, it's this button. Oh no! I pressed the wrong button! So we're supposed to mash the A button and see if we can defeat the walls, and for every wall we get through, we get stuff. Did it die? What? What? The wall disappeared! Botamon! That was a really freaking scary alien face you made there. Okay, here we go. High enough, high enough, high enough, high enough, high enough. Okay, that's gotta be it. Ooh! I mean, we're still only hitting it with like 4 more balls than before. I don't know, I don't understand wall science. I mean, clearly. Okay, so how many did that give me with the, what was it? Which one are we supposed to be, like, watching for? Is it Kinryoku? Kinryoku went up 2 for defeating the wall. Doryoku is, like, their actual strength, I believe? No, I thought that was Kinryoku. Tairyoku's stamina. They need stamina to be able to do fights. And they can't even fight when they're in this form, so, you know, that's normal. But yeah, the Kinryoku, I guess is, yeah. It's kind of like their happiness, like in relation to playing, but you know, in a Digimon's world, in a Digimon's life, training is the only thing you ever get to do. Go faster! What are we firing? Oh, right, the little acid bubbles. Something awa. I forget what they're called. I thought we were shooting small people's heads. We shoot the rolling, decapitated heads of trainers past who have failed to meet the standards and needs of Digimon everywhere. So yeah, they're doing pretty good. I want to say we actually raise the Doryoku by doing training, or that might have been stamina. I'll have to check it out. I'll have to, you know, I'll do some runs with it. You know, these things aren't super complicated. But let's go ahead and, holy moly, he pooped! Oh, okay, this must be one of those fancy French toilets, you know, where you poop, you press the button, and then you nuke the turd. What else do we got? We've got, okay, that's like the battles, I guess. And then this is, instead of like implying how clean they're gonna be, they've got to imply how much there's poop. You know, that's the difference between a Tamagotchi and a Digimon. It's all about perspective. We got their lights for if we want them to go to bed or to stay awake. And this one, apparently, you can put them to sleep during the day if you're too busy. And I guess, you know, it's fine. The only thing it affects is, you know, it takes a certain amount of time for them to digivolve. You're just extending that time, basically. And then if they're hurt, we'll use that. And then in the album, we've got Digimon, we've got Stock. Stock is an interesting function of these things. You can actually, if you connect your Digivice, or I guess these aren't Digivice technically, if you connect your V-Pet to other V-Pets, you can copy your friend's V-Pets. You can copy the Digimon and put them into Stock, and you can use them for double team battles, which I'm thinking is what they were talking about with the Shoryoku, or Shoriki? Where was it? Shoritsu. God, I can't remember anything. Shoritsu, I think S is single player, and Shoritsu T is a team battle. Because once you get 2 Digimon in your Digivice, which I think you're allowed to have a second Digimon, once this current Digimon gets up to like adult level, aka rookie level, and then you're able to get an egg from one of the other. You can either get, you know, version 1 egg, 2, 3, 4, 5 egg. I don't know. What kind of eggs do you think we should go for? Like, let me know. We'll put a little vote. Version 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do it now. Anyway, if you look through the Digimon, you can see the Digimon you have. I think just in general that you've seen in stock, you can see you can only hold 2 Digimon in stock. So if you acquire a Digimon from another V-Pet, and you already have 2 that you've copied, you have to choose one of them to let go of. Here was Senseki. Senseki is what is that? Just Senseki. That's war history. That might just be wins versus loss. Yeah, okay, it's wins versus numbers of battles done. Namae is just the name of me, Kakujo. And then, yeah, that seems to be about it. This one is actually connecting. We can't do it right now, though. Podemon's just a tiny little baby. You don't want to take a baby. Okay, if your baby looked like literally a flan, would you take it outside? No! Your baby looks delicious. People are gonna eat it. Let's go ahead and pull the cord on this one as well. God, pull the cord kind of sounds like you're killing it. It must have an entire. What do you think they call it whenever V-Pets get like super old and you gotta take them off life support? Like, what do you call it? Like putting back in the cord? Oh, that's so sad. There we go. Next one's on the way. Okay, you pooped once while I was doing that. Did you poop again? Like, how are you doing? Oh my goodness! Right, so they're only in their, like, baby stage 1 for about 10 minutes, I'd say, and then they change into the next form. It's kind of like Tamagotchi, if you're familiar with any of those ones. Like, the very first form, you've got to be careful. You got to watch them like a hawk. I guess it's kind of cool that they made it only 10 minutes. Was it always 10 minutes? Because I feel like it used to be 30 minutes or an hour, even. Maybe like 20 minutes or something like that. I don't recall. The thing is, though, it felt like as a kid, it felt like forever that they were just crapping all over the place. Okay, so we won. Top dollar, sir. Yep, as is expected. Ooh, the Doryoku went up. What is that? What is Doryoku? Doryoku effort, yeah. Their effort went up. So their effort resets when they digivolve, I believe, and I guess it's like if you want good Digimon, you gotta get that effort rank up. So it's like, you know, if you want to attain the hot bod, you gotta put in that effort, you know what I'm saying? Look who's come to join us! It's also Bodemon! Now, I know, honey. I know. I'm starving as hell. See this time? No training failures. Absolutely no training failures. I would like to say that training failures don't factor into what they digivolve into, but knowing how complicated the older ones can get, maybe. I don't know. I think it's just based on, like, battle losses, but it could also be this. I mean, either way, we can easily say that Gabumon here, if we get Gabumon, is going to go quite a bit further than Agumon, simply because they've never messed up. Or maybe they won't go as far. You know how it is if you get really far into a hobby or a craft or whatever, and you never fail, and you're like, yeah, I'm the best, and it's cool, but it's like you never experience failure, so you never harden yourself to failure, so when you finally do fail, it's devastating, and you don't know how to handle it, and you end up making a fool out of yourself. Kind of like having your first girlfriend or your first boyfriend way later in life. You need that first time to like really screw up, but it's like if you do it when you're a kid, it's like things move on, but if you do it when you're an adult, it's harder. I guess I'm trying to say make more mistakes, or at least don't be afraid to make them. I don't really know what I'm saying. Oh, they are pooping all over it. Man, Agumon is like all about that Duke. Agumon is all about blowing up the nuke and the Dukes. He's nuking the Dukes. We're just gonna call it Nuke and the Dukes from now on. Oh, but yeah, before I forget, there is actually a shirt that I made while I was gone. There's a link down in the description. I call it the Kakugotchi. It's based off of that drawing Puppet Master suggested. Wait, who's flipping out? Oh, look at you! It happened! Oh, now you're Koromon, right? Am I? Yep. That is officially, it says Koromon. Oh, good. Now they're not gonna be like flipping out, needing stuff every 3 seconds. I mean, that's cool. Thank goodness it's only for 10 minutes. Did you know that real children, though, when you have them, it goes on for about 5 years? It's kind of tough. It can be kind of rough. Anyway, right, Kakugotchi shirt. Maybe buy it. I would appreciate it. It'll help me, you know, raise money to get more digital pets. Keep this vlog going nice and strong. Ooh, and I like how the screen goes off after a bit. Saves batteries, yeah? It's got a nice save function in this too, so don't worry about losing any of our data if the batteries go dead. So, if you'll have seen my last video where I talked about how the seller that I was trying to get these from on eBay, the V-Pets I was getting from them, they weren't going to send them to me until like July 20th or something like that. They kept saying, it's going to be there soon, it's going to be there soon, and I'm like, dude, it's been out for a while. I can get it anywhere else now for like way cheaper. Just give me my money back. You haven't even sent it out. And he kept being like, oh, sorry, no, I'm going to send them. And I was like, don't send them. Don't! And then he was like, okay. Then he gave me my money back. I'm really glad that it worked out like that. It could have gone so much worse. But yeah, I got my money back and I just ran over to Japan You Want, got him for like 30, 40 bucks less. And I've learned my lesson. Just buy from Japan You Want if you can. Like, don't always, because sometimes... Oh, jeez, you're pooping too. Look how busy I am already. Sometimes you go to Japan You Want and like new items are a little like more expensive compared to other places like Ami or Hobby Link Japan. But, you know, even then, what you pay for it, it's like, they're amazing. Customer service is incredible. They always send you, They don't send you that. That was me. Let's draw something. I kind of got carried away drawing all kinds of crap on here, so there's room. There's room. You know, we'll just have to fill in the windows. How about we draw ourselves a proper brick, shall we? In fact, we'll just do it sideways. It'll be like one of those I Spy things. So we're gonna start this drawing of a 20th anniversary V-Pet, or I guess you could say it's 1997 V-Pet. It doesn't really matter to me. I don't think anyone's gonna care that much. So you started with the keyhole, of course, because you gotta remember what happened to that poor door. Yeah? Better take good care of your Digimon. This is like a Nightmare on Elm Street kind of thing, you know? Like the Digimon that didn't get good taken care of. God, okay, I'm now going to issue a formal apology. That started off as me purposefully speaking in gibberish, but then it actually devolved into me actually speaking gibberish. I will attempt to avoid that in the future. Man, the screen is like not widescreen enough. It's okay. We're just going to draw Bodemon, which is easy. All you have to do is like draw a Flan. And then you have Bodemon, except they're supposed to be like dark, right? Like, they're supposed to look like a furry little monster, and it's very cute. There! Oh, and also their feed, their supposed feed, that, like, I'm extremely jealous of. Again, if anyone would like to, you know, if you ever just see me, if there's ever, like, a meetup at a convention or something, you maybe bring me a fresh meat. I'll have my meat thermometer on hand to check to make sure you heated it to a proper internal temperature, but I'll try to trust you otherwise. So I'll keep taking care of these folks, and I'll tell you a bit what happens tomorrow. I believe their evolution cycles are actually pretty quick. Like, they can get into their perfect form within, like, 4 days? Five-ish days? I guess I'm reading off of the, no, actually, no. Ultimate is the top form in the Japanese hierarchy. If we're going by English, it can get kind of confusing, because we got in training 1, in training 2, child, adult, perfect, ultimate, right? Because then otherwise you have baby 1, baby 2, rookie, champion, ultimate, mega. Yeah. So that's how it corresponds. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and follow the English standard, you know, rookie, champion, ultimate, mega, just because I think that's what most people here joining us are going to be used to. I'm incredibly excited. Again, I love how, like, kind of simple it is. Like, it's just like, it's got a ton of Digimon in it. It's got so many versions worth of Digimon packed in to just one little device. And, you know, we'll have them connecting. There are even Digimon that can, like, combine. You gotta take 2 Digimon, cross them, and they become one incredibly strong Digimon. There's so much to do here, and I'm so excited for it. Oh yeah, yesterday Lily's friend had a birthday party, and also it was Tenley's birthday yesterday. So I got her like a computer desk and a laptop thing so she could have her like own special place to do her stuff. We've lived here far too long for her to not have that, so it was like, she was really happy. I set it up while she was sleeping last night. Anyway, got this Total Mario coin. Lily's friend had like a Mario birthday. This kid is obsessed with Mario, and they had these coins littered all over the table, right? It's got Mario on the front, it's got a coin thing on the back. Bodemon, what? Oh, you sweet child, you have evolved. You know, it's always more special when it's your first. Don't tell this Kodamon I said that, though. Like, inevitably, there's that different kind of connection you have with the first one. I don't know, I'm too scared of that. I only have one kid, and I only plan on having one kid, because I feel like it wouldn't be fair to the other kid. I don't know, I'm probably talking to, like, a bunch of not first children right now, and I'm offending all of you, and I'm very sorry. You know just as well as I am how special you are. Look at that. You wouldn't end up just one head in a giant pile of heads being spit out at a wall. You're better than that. You deserve better than that. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good one! Did Vmon say goodbye? He'll get used to his job. He's learning. See ya!